Hello and welcome to the Kim Jacobs Show. You know I have my regular guest on with me today, none other than Miss Corinne Brown, the fresh expert lady. Welcome.
I'm so excited to be here with you.
I know I've already done a formal introduction, but anything that you want everyone to know about you, please share it because I'm so honored to have you.
If you didn't know, it's always great to know. I was born, raised, and burped in Tupperware, and that's why I am the fresh expert, because I'm full of fun, refreshing, everyday solutions for home.
Oh,
my hair all over the place.
Oh no, one little strand, but you're so gorgeous. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I had the opportunity.
I sleep in Tupperware.
Oh my gosh.
Did you know that?
I actually had the opportunity to meet Corinne's mom, and she is just as stunning as Corinne is. I'm not sure if she'd be willing to come on camera just to let me see her for a few minutes so that you get the opportunity to see where she really was birthed from. I mean, this woman is already super gorgeous, but look where she came from. Come over in the center, What is your name?
My name's Marsha Brown.
Oh, you're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my God, I love Mom! This is Corinne Brown's mom, our Fresh Expert's mom. And why did you start Tupperware?
Well, I was an environmental scientist before Tupperware, and I was looking for something to stay home with my first child, and so Tupperware came into my life, and I thought, well, I could do this for a little while. Second one came along and made me realize I didn't want to go back to work full time. And so the rest is history. I just stuck with Tupperware. I loved it. I fell in love with the message that it stands for about empowering women and just lifting people up. And I was so flattered when Corinne decided to join the business as well. And
Kicking and screaming. No, I'm just kidding.
No, she told me, I will never sell Tupperware.
We always say stuff like that, right?
Until she decided, and when she was in college, that she needed more money to buy clothes and shoes, especially shoes. And I said, that's on you. So she had to find a way to do it, and that's what Tupperware did.
Well, thank you for sharing that wonderful story.
And so we love Corinne. We love what she brings.
We love Corinne too.
Everybody.
So thank you for sharing
Corinne.
Corinne with us. You know, and we love Tupperware too here on the Kim Jacobs Show.
Yes.
So thank you for your impromptu appearance. We appreciate it. And look at Mom. Mom is just so full of life and vibrant. Who wouldn't want to join anything that she's a part of, right? And then she has this beautiful, beautiful offspring, which is Corinne Brown.
Now my heart smiles so big when I'm on your show.
So what we're here for today, what are we going to be doing? Because I mean, you're my expert on this, so you have to tell everybody what we're going to do.
School is starting in about a month, right guys? So we want to make sure we are prepared for success with making sure our kids have healthy meals, because a balanced meals is a balanced life, as you know, and we want to make sure that all of you out there have these fresh tips so that you have success for meal prep and more for your kids and actually beyond. So I have a great spread here, and we're going to show you some of our favorite meal preps that we do for our own kids. I know Kim is an expert on making sure her kids are everything that they need to thrive in life. That's why she has these amazing children that are entrepreneurs and more. And my daughters even eat Brussels sprouts. And I truly believe it's if you give them healthy options, they will pick
every time
the healthy things. So I don't want them to have bad food. I mean, we were talking about this earlier, right? Lunchables.
Yes.
Everybody thinks Lunchables are the thing because it's convenient. But what does convenience actually cost you? Right?
Right.
Think of the preservatives that are in there. I mean,
shelf life.
The shelf life.
Blah, blah, blah.
Over 3 months.
No.
And I'm going, I can't consciously say, oh, this is healthy for my children. Plus, I'm going to tell you, my girls don't like it.
No.
There's so much preservatives. It doesn't taste like the food it should. It just seems cool.
Right.
So this is our healthy option, and we're going to kind of make some for you. Now, tell me, what is your daughter's favorite thing to eat?
So my daughter's favorite thing to eat is her turkey sandwiches, and she'll also put like a piece of some grapes and usually some poppables, and if not, she'll take some pretzels and things. But with this handy dandy device, it keeps things very fresh. So what is this? Tell them about this.
These are our Lunchettes from Tupperware. It's kind of like a little bento box. So I use them not only for meal prep for my kids' lunches, since they were in preschool. I mean, it goes preschool all the way to college.
That's right.
And that's the great thing is Tupperware has a lifetime guarantee, and we don't say whose lifetime. So you really do buy it once, you never have to buy it again.
That's correct. So if I were to use this, which I would, then I would actually start with a soft shell tortilla and then put the ham, which has no preservatives. I would personally use a thin layer of ham only because my daughter likes thinner sandwiches. She doesn't really like them. And then I would actually put a few cucumbers on here just to add some texture, because that would be nice and tasty for her.
So we like things thinly sliced in my house because when you roll them up in wraps, you know, thick vegetables when you cut them don't roll very well.
Right.
So this is the Speedy Mando from Tupperware, and it actually cuts them evenly. You put the cucumber right in, back, forth, and you got the perfectly sliced ones.
I love that.
And your daughter would have so much fun doing it too.
Okay, and see the key thing that Corinne is saying, which is very important, is that you get your child involved in the process. So she puts out all of the tools, and that's what I actually do too, is I always make sure that I put everything out so that my children can do it themselves. That way it's not like you're waiting for mom or dad to come in and have to do everything. They can just get started as long as they know what they're working with. So in this case, I use the cucumbers. I would dash some salt on, only because my daughter, I told you, she has cystic fibrosis.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's salt depleted a lot. And so in this case, I'm able to just add some salt right to her meal, and then I would roll it. And once I roll it, I would put it down in the Tupperware container, put a few pretzels, and definitely grapes. And the grapes have to be off the vine because she does not like for me to send it to school
Right.
with it on the vine. So this is a beautiful,
Simple.
nice, colorful lunch that would be enjoyable for her.
Absolutely, and when she helps pick it too, it's like she has control over her lunch, so she'll be
Yes.
more likely to eat it too. How many times are you as parents, your kids can make your lunch for your kids, or they pick the prepackaged stuff, and then they either throw it away, so they're throwing away your money. That food ends up in landfills, as
Right.
well as all the waste. I mean, you think about, there's a landfill from New York, guys, you can see from outer space. Like, we
my
have to be conscious and eco-friendly, and sustainability is a big thing that we all want to be aware of.
Yes.
Teach our kids that now, because they're leading, I mean, they're going to be in control of our lives before we know it, right?
Yes.
Treat those babies well. No.
And one thing I recommend too, if you're going to send your child with a piece of fruit and it's a younger child, to make sure that you actually divide it up properly and peel it or whatever, so that way it works for your child and it's easy and they're not embarrassed squirting the juice all in their face in front of their friends at lunch. You want to make things as easy as possible for your children, and that's what Corinne, as my fresh expert, gives you the opportunity to do. Tell them about this setup.
Amazing set. So you guys, we've shown you the lunches that I really love, and let me pull a couple of them up closer for you because they're just so pretty. If I don't break them, that'd be great, right?
I got
Hey,
you.
when it's
I
a
got you,
lifetime
Corinne.
guarantee, you know, I don't worry about it. But we have this amazing set that's on special right now for you, and this is why it's such a great time to think about not only for the kids but for more. I plan for the whole week, so you really need more than one of these sets. But the lunches here, I mean, normally you get 2 of these for $19, and they are on sale where you can get 5 of them. It is a $47 value for only $25.
And
Guys,
how can they get that? Because I know you say things when you're my expert on
Right.
the show, but how do they officially get to be able to purchase this from you?
All right, so you can connect with me easily by going to The Fresh Expert on Facebook, thefreshexpert.com, or if you just want to shop direct and not talk to me, I don't know why, but if you don't want to.
That would be crazy. If you just totally bypass Corinne Brown, something's just straight wrong with you, okay? You must interact with this woman in order to have
I will give you some
her
tips.
spirit flow through you, okay?
Like a fairy. No. All right, well, you can shop direct at TW Corinne, that's TWCORINNE.com, and you can shop direct right there. But I will be loading later for all of your, and we're going to share a little bit more about the stuff we're talking about today.
Okay.
But I will share some other fresh tips for lunches and some ideas too of what you could do. Before I forget, we're taking it all away. We have a special right now too that you can get 5 of the lunchets, 10 of the snack cups, and 10 of the minis. Good for medicines, dressings, hard-boiled egg, nuts, you name it. All of this is on sale for 50% off for only $55. So
And how long does that sale last?
that is going to be for the next few weeks. But go ahead and order now because you want to make sure you have it before school. Let's set yourself up for success. Don't be stressed out. Don't be trying to go
Yes.
to those big box stores the day before, because let me tell you, you're just going to be frustrated. We want you happy.
And
fresh.
I know I have a college student who's preparing to go to college, Ivan, and he needs all of this to go with him, so I'll definitely be getting a set myself.
That'll be great for him.
And that way, if you have college students, send them with what they need that's going to be the basics to keep them equipped, so that when they go to grab something for their ranch dressing or they go to grab something for their medication, it's already there. They're not like scrambling around looking for a Ziploc baggie and being unprofessional. You're able to send your children to school professionally. Like,
I love it. And I mean, we talked about sustainability a second ago. A plastic bag takes 1,000 years to decompose. I mean, seriously, I know plastic baggies seem convenient, but let's think about it. 1,000 years before it decomposes. And where do they normally end up? This is why I love this stuff. So even with that, with the waste, we were talking earlier about the Crustables.
Yes, tell them about that.
So everybody loves the Crustables, but how long do they sit in the freezer?
Forever.
And you were talking earlier about how much they cost.
They cost a lot. If you're gonna, well, everything costs a lot. For my family, I have 5 children, and so many of you know obviously about Gabe. So I still always talk about him as my 12-year-old because even when he was here on this earth, he's a giant, 5'10", wearing a size 13 grown man shoes. So do you know how many Crustables he could eat? He can eat a lot of Crustables. And so yes, everything costs a lot in my house.
Absolutely.
So how can you help save money?
So this is great. So this is another thing that's on special right now is our little our press, which you can make your unsealable sandwiches with. And this is great because then you have control over the content. Some people don't like grape jelly, strawberry jelly. They want the crunchy peanut butter. Maybe they want to have the all natural because they don't want all that extra sugar and preservatives and sodium and all of this. So these are fantastic. You just take it. We actually made a couple. I'll show you already. But it's like a simple Crustable. It seals it along. We actually went ahead and made one too with hummus and cucumbers because my daughters love hummus and cucumber sandwiches. And you simply just take whatever toppings you want, Nutella, peanut butter, everything. Put them right in there, put it in the press, and you're gonna press it down and then you're gonna stamp it right out. And when you do, you get this perfect Crustable.
I love that. And it's fresh. I mean, that's the biggest complaint from any child is this thing's been in the freezer. Now it's sat out, God forbid in my house, if it sits out too long and it thaws too long, then it's like, oh mom, no, that's trash. What? That's not trash. You took it out of the freezer and you let it sit there that long. But in this case, they can make a fresh.
Absolutely.
Crust.
I mean, and let's be honest, the time it takes to package these at a plant and then actually get to the grocery store, do you think it really stayed frozen the whole time?
No.
I'm just saying, it probably had defrosted.
I'm not.
No, you're
I
not
promise,
going to.
I'm not even joking. I got sick to my stomach thinking about that.
So think about, fresh is always better. That's why Tupperware's products are amazing. Your produce will last 3 to 4 times longer. Celery lasts a month, grapes last a month, romaine lettuce lasts a month. The average family throws away $60 a month just on your produce. Okay, let's put that green back in your pocket as well as back in your fridge. Fridge Smart are the sustainable solution, so then you can have everything out so that you can prep for success. That's about balance in your life, so let's have balance this school year.
You know, the thing is, you know, it's almost like Confessions of Kim Jacobs. This woman has just brought out a part of me that's making me confess to you guys that I literally just had my children clean the fridge out, and I was so disgusted to see the amount of produce that was being thrown out, all because it had some kind of bruise on it or whatever. And here, if I just had followed your lead, I'm sorry.
So let's freshen your fridge.
And I'm not even joking.
We freshened your pantry. If you guys don't remember, I actually did Kim's pantry. We did custom kitchen pants.
Before and after. Can we show before and after on here right quick?
Yeah, we can.
Do you have pictures?
I don't have them with me right now.
I know. I'm saying the way the show works, Corinne.
Yeah.
You know,
yes, we
can
can.
edit it.
Yes, we can. But hey, can you follow me on that
that
camera for a second? If you can follow me just for a second, I can show you what we did to Kim's cabinets. Can you see this? Can you see that from there? I just want y'all to see.
And it's not a joke. She did this to my cabinets, and we are posting. Where's my camera? Yeah, we are posting before and after pictures. It's going to be very important because my pantry just looked a mess. And then she came in and opened every cereal box, which I had like thousands of them.
Quite a few.
And then she dumped them into the actual Tupperware containers and labeled them. She took, if it was like Frosted Flakes or whatever. This woman was so awesome that she customized my experience. I believe you gave me the Disney experience.
I did, because here's the deal. If you pay an organizer, you're going to pay him like $85 an hour or more, plus whatever containers you get. With Tupperware, you get me for free. I just give you a great package deal and a service that will last a lifetime.
And it is a lifetime, it's a lifetime guarantee. I still have all of the Tupperware containers with the labels that Corinne put on. And so I know to automatically put the Frosted Flakes in the Frosted Flakes container, the Corn Pops, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, whatever.
Right.
I put it right in the right container.
And think of how much time it saves you with your kids, because then your kids follow your lead and know how to help organize. These are stepping stones they need for life.
And it lasts longer because nobody in my house will eat after the bag gets down to the bottom where the sugary part is.
Right.
We're done. It was like nobody's eating that last piece, but the way you did it, it blends in. So there is no sugar at the bottom piece.
See, this is again saving you $1 while balancing your life.
And speaking of balance, make sure that you get my book, Extreme Balance Makeover, which is available on Amazon. If you don't have that book and haven't wrote a positive review, please make sure you do that, because the book is full of tips. Now, Corinne's not in the book, but I might need to write another book and put
We need
her
a revision.
in that, a revised version with my fresh expert, because the book is doing very well, but I really want you to make sure that you have your own personal experience with it. Extreme Balance Makeover, a better life, better focus, better solutions. If you can make sure that you get a copy of that right on Amazon, you'll be good to go. As far as making sure, what do we want to say too about in the morning, making sure that you put everything out for your children makes a huge difference. Like what I do at my house, I actually put the bowl, the spoon, napkin, cups, anything that's going to make it easy so that when they get up in the morning,
Absolutely.
it's easy to, and simple and ready to go. Is that what you do too?
It is, and I will tell you with the Fridge Smart, normally it's a joke, but you put it in there naked and dirty because that's what prolongs the life of all produce. But for the girls, I want to make sure in the morning for breakfast that they're learning to be self-sufficient.
Right.
So I will a lot of times go ahead and wash my grapes. I know they won't last a month, but they will last 2 to 3 weeks.
Right.
And I'll go ahead and cut up my cantaloupe. And then, again, it won't last as long, but it still lasts a few weeks. So I take it out, put it on. Then when they're done, I put the seal back up. Lids are for toilets, in case you didn't know. Seals are for Tupperware. Seals up. And then we put it back in the
some funny
fridge.
stuff. I'm sorry, because I always say lids, and so now I feel like gross again.
Sealed for freshness, as we like to say.
Make sure you seal your containers, please.
Absolutely.
Not put lids on them. Okay.
But then you put it, and then it's easy cleanup too, because you take it right out, they serve themselves what they want, and then you can put it right back up. I mean, there are so many great things, but next time we should talk about the breakfast maker and how to make an omelet in the microwave.
I love that. And then we should also, hopefully before school, we'll talk about just being able to travel when you're traveling with your children, how to package some things.
And
we'll talk
these
about all of
containers
those.
are great for that too. I'm serious. Like, I have a couple sets of them, because not only do I make protein packs for myself, stop going to Starbucks, stop paying $9 just to have something so you don't get hangry with. We prep out for the kids' lunches, but then for trips, this is great for the pool.
Well, we might as well talk about it now since you keep talking about it. The trips, very important that each child has their own package of individual snacks. I do not put it like just in a general population, because my children will literally fight about it. They'll be like, is that yours? Did mom pack that for you? No. You have yours. You have yours. Each person has their own to-go kit, if
I
that
love
makes
that
sense.
tip.
And that
That's a
makes a
great
big difference. It keeps everyone happy and sane in the
See,
process.
the large ones would be good for that one. So the
Perfect.
large lunches are also on special right now, and this would be perfect for.
And how much is this?
You right now, I'm having a brain fart.
Oh,
I
don't
believe
worry
it's
about
2
it.
for 17, but
But if you go to
twcorinne.com,
twcorinne.com, you can learn about all of the different Tupperware items that are available, and you won't regret it. You'll definitely, and plus make sure you reach out to her directly, because
Right.
she's available to be your expert personally and go on this journey with you. So, thank you, Corinne.
I love it. Thanks for having me
Thanks
today.
for being here.
So good.
Aren't you guys, look, comment. Share how awesome it is to have Corinne here as my fresh expert. Give me your feedback. Chime in, say, hey, we love her. We love her energy. We love her smile. We love her lipstick. We love her colorful dresses. Whatever it is that you love about Corinne Brown, make sure that you chime in and share that feedback, because she is my fresh expert. So thank you guys for tuning in to today's edition of the Kim Jacobs Show, and I hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I have, having Corinne Brown, the fresh expert,
I've had
on.
so much fun.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody. Tune in next time.